Hey guys, I just wanted to talk really quickly about this RunCam 2 that I've been using for the last couple of years. I'm going to do just a quick how to set up, or at least how I set it up on my iPhone and how I download the videos that I take. I'm not going to go into it really in depth as far as how to set up the card and do all that stuff. I'm guessing in this, at least this video, that you kind of already have set that up. So first thing I like to do before I put it on the aircraft is just kind of set my settings up. So the first thing I'll do is I'll turn it on. It's a long press and you'll get this little blinky light. Turn bluish. There's got a little Wi-Fi button right here. So I'm going to push that once and it'll start blinking, and then you'll see this blinking light right here that says the Wi-Fi is on. Now I'm going to bring my photo where my Wi-Fi is, and I'm going to look for RunCam. That'll pop up. So it's actually putting out a Wi-Fi signal. So I'm going to choose that, and now I'm connected. So then I'm going to go to the RunCam app that's right here by my thumb. It says RC RunCam, and you can get that on your app store. So when you turn that on, you may have to choose what camera on your first time, but after you do, your picture of your camera will come up. You actually can do updates for more updates and stuff here as well. So I'm going to push connect camera, and it'll take a second here, and now we're connected, and you can kind of see that it's actually sending some live video here. So you can, I like to set up how I'm going to shoot. So at the top here you can see, if you need to adjust your exposure levels, your white balance. I usually leave those pretty much like they are, unless I need to go up in exposure. One thing you might use quite a bit is the flip screen. So if you actually have this mounted upside down in the bottom of the aircraft, you can push flip screen and then accept it, and now it's upside down and you can get a better video if you have to set it up that way. So I'm going to go back to normal, accept. You also have a field of view, so it doesn't really do much. It just, so you have a super wide, you have kind of a medium, and then you have a little closer, so you can see it doesn't really change it too much. And then push the green check to go back again. You can start videotaping right here if you want. You can also see videos you've taken by going here, and it kind of shows some of the videos. You can download it to your phone by using this. You can make albums, you can throw it away, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to go back to my settings here. I personally don't start video recording here. I'll show you how I do it on the aircraft when I'm all ready to go, but I make sure all my settings are good to go. Oh, you can also set how your settings for your how much, as far as if you want HD or what you want your shutter speed to be. So I normally run it at full 1080p and at 60 frames per second. I noticed that if I put it in where there's a prop or something in the way, it kind of blurs the prop a little bit easier on 60 frames a second for some reason. You can also do time-lapse videos. You can take photos and stuff as well. Alright, so now I got all my settings. I'll actually just turn the app off at this point and turn the camera off until I'm ready to go. Okay, so now I'm going to put it, let's say I'm going to put it on my aircraft. So I'll put it on the aircraft, line it up how I want to. And another thing too, I forgot to mention, when I'm putting it on the airplane, when I have my app set up, I can see what the field of view is going to be like, so you can adjust it. So I put it on the tips of my wings or wherever, so you can get a good view of what it's going to look like. So then when you're all ready to go, right before I take off, I push it once till I'm on. I'll turn on. And then when I'm ready to record, I just walk over, push it one time, and it'll start blinking. And that means it's recording. And I'll go fly and do my flight. When I get back down, one more time. Now I'm done with the recording. And all the way to turn it off, save the battery. One thing about this, the battery does not last long. So take a micro USB and you put a jack to put it in your car or cigarette lighter or some sort of a power brick or something to charge it up when you go to the field. Okay, next part will be how I download it to the computer. Okay, so got my Mac open, and this works same with the PC, I guess. So I got my micro USB. I'm going to connect it up. And you notice the light comes on. That doesn't mean it's connected. It just means it's charging it, and that's kind of what it does when it's charging. And the little red light will go off when the charging is done on a regular USB, and it's just connected to the side of my computer. To turn it on, you're just going to hold it on again. There you go. And then on my Mac, it'll actually show the RunCam here, the file that's on the it's actually reading the card that's in the camera there. So it has JPEG and video. JPEG is if you took pictures, and then video. If you click on the video, then it has all your videos here. So you can actually drag and drop these into your video editing software, whatever you like to use, and away you go. Now there's a way you can do it by downloading it right to your mobile app as well, and you can do that right through the app. And then, like for example, I sometimes have used it to do iMovie on my iPhone, right on my phone. But I personally like to do it on my computer, so this is kind of how I do it. Anyway, hope this has been at least a little bit helpful in how to use your RunCam.